There's a new ad featuring an attack on progressives, including Bernie Sanders and Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Now, it's funded by an organization that's backed by corporatists and incredibly wealthy people, and they're concerned about some of the policies that progressives are proposing because it means that wealthy people will have to pay more in taxes, meaning that they're gonna actually have to pay taxes. And so they like to cry about it, which means this is the latest episode of When Rich Men Cry.
I care. That's it.
So fade.
So, look, this ad is so ridiculous, but what's even more ridiculous is every article that I've seen about it fails to mention who paid for it, who's behind it, and the insane political bias behind this ad. But I'm gonna show it to you, and then I'm gonna give you the facts that no other media organization is willing to do. Take a look.
Elizabeth Warren wants to tax the rich.
Wealth tax.
AOC says it's immoral to have billionaires. Bernie Sanders says they shouldn't even exist.
That's not fair.
The wealthy Americans they attack have created world-changing technologies, entertainment empires, millions of middle-class jobs, and funded countless charitable endeavors. The American dream shouldn't punish success.
Okay, so as you could see, that was funded by the Employment Policies Institute. So any journalist would want to know, what is this organization all about? Who is it funded by? So I did a little digging, and the Employment Policies Institute is a fiscally conservative nonprofit American think tank that conducts and publishes research on employment issues, particularly aimed toward reducing the minimum wage.
Not keeping it where it is, by the way. Reducing
the minimum
what?
wage.
Yeah. People are like, let's just not raise it. Who's like minimum minimize the minimum wage to nothing?
Yeah, no, this is disgusting, right? So this is what they've been fighting for. And the Columbus Dispatch back in 2014 actually did an excellent article on this. So there is some good journalism out there. It's just not from big mainstream media sources, and it's not in response to this ridiculous ad that I showed you. But let me give you this piece from, again, the Columbus Dispatch. The Institute, founded 2 decades ago, is led by the advertising and public relations executive Richard Berman, who has made millions of dollars in Washington by taking up the causes of corporate America. He has repeatedly created official sounding nonprofit groups such as the Center for Consumer Freedom that have challenged limits such as the ban on indoor smoking and the push to restrict calorie counts in fast food. That's who this guy is. That's what that organization is. It's trash.
The devil.
Okay.
Sounds like a real nice guy.
Yeah, let me give you more. The Employment Policies Institute also represents the restaurant industry as part of a tightly coordinated effort to defeat the minimum wage increases that Democrats in Congress and the White House have pushed for. In that ad, when they show like, oh, look at all these rich people and all the great things that they're doing. Like they're building media empires and like they're creating jobs. Okay, let's have a conversation about the jobs they're creating. Okay, jobs that don't pay a living wage, jobs like in Amazon warehouses lead to irreparable injuries, right? Irreparable harm on employees' bodies where they can't work anymore and they can't get a job anywhere else. So are those the jobs that you're bragging about? This is disgusting.
Can I ask a favor of the control room? Can we go to the Oprah shot?
I was gonna say that's a wax thing. That's not real Oprah.
Because I'm pretty sure
it's a mannequin or
Aida's right.
It's a wax. I wrote it down. Wax Oprah.
Wax Oprah too.
I wrote wax Oprah.
I wrote a giant. It's a wax Oprah.
Oh my God.
You guys couldn't even get, not even the appearance of the real Oprah, a picture of the real Oprah.
But entertainment empires, right? That's what the black people do, right? Because they can play sports and they are entertainers while everybody is innovative in technology. But that's a wax Oprah.
You guys are so observant and you pay attention to detail. I gotta be honest, like the Oprah shot, I was like, that's not a great picture of Oprah.
Because it went by so fast.
She's made of wax.
It's a wax. I wrote that, I was like, that was the first thing I was gonna say. Is that a wax Oprah?
It's a wax Oprah,
That's
you guys
so
are right.
disrespectful. Listen, I've had enough, America. We need to get it together. This is outrageous. The Idiocracy is the movie that we are now living in. This is unbelievable. These billionaires, these people that we get, these noble, that's why Donald Trump is in office. This celebrity worship, these people who think that Donald Trump built this empire all on his own because they don't read. And a lot of these people have built their wealth on the backs of slaves, and they built their backs on the loss of the fingers of children during the Great Depression, and they built wealth on the backs of the everyday people. This feels like modern day slavery. Yeah, you're up here making all this money, but the people working down there at the factories can't even take a day off to go to the doctor.
I mean, they're being tracked, like with the tracking systems that Amazon employs. We're gonna talk about this on the show a little later, but I mean, they have these quotas where they need to have a certain number of packages ready to go within a certain amount of time, and it's unrealistic. They've already introduced robots in these warehouses, and they have to keep up with the robots, which is leading to an increase in workplace injuries, and a lot of these injuries are not, they might be treatable, but they're not curable in some cases. Like they call it like herniated discs, all this insanity, and they're trying to talk to us about like, no, don't vilify these corporate people, right? You should be grateful that they're not paying you much to destroy your body, and they're not giving you benefits, and they're not giving you anything that leads to a stable financial situation. It's crazy.
And don't you think that there are women and people of color who have innovative ideas that can change the world, but don't get the opportunity and don't have the privilege and the money behind them, and people steal their ideas? Like, you sit here and worship these people. Like, look at the Matrix. Everybody was like, oh, it was so amazing. It was a black woman who wrote that movie.
Yeah, you're so right, Ida. Here's a solution, right? Instead of giving research and development money to the same types of people that this country has been giving that money to, and that's taxpayer money. We fund the research and development for pharmaceutical companies, for Google. Like we've paid so much money into these companies, and we've gotten price gouged in return. How about we change that system up a little bit and prioritize companies that want to do co-ops, prioritize companies where the employees actually own the company, right? How about that? Maybe we need to change things up a little bit. Then we can have a discussion about how great the jobs are. But when you have this hierarchical system where you have a few people at the top making decisions to maximize profit for their shareholders, you're not gonna have great jobs. You're gonna have jobs in some cases, they're not gonna be great jobs.
Right, because maximizing profits for the shareholders does not maximize productivity. Like it just maximizes profit. And I would say from a messaging standpoint alone, like I take this fight. I take however, whatever they're saying, I'll take it. That framing, I got it. Elizabeth Warren notices it, Bernie Sanders notices it. They both are like, wait, the billionaires are gonna make ads saying, am I right, guys? Billionaires are the ones under attack. Am I right, guys? And that's what they're leading with?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take that. I've already won that argument. Talk about an unsympathetic character, the gajillionaire. And what a weird brand of identity politics.
Yeah.
Like, especially when, I mean, for better or for worse, two of the candidates who on the debate stage, or not on the debate stage, but two candidates in the Democratic Party are billionaires. So even your argument falls apart on its face before we even get to wax Oprah.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.